My name is Scott Ingram, and today we are going to be working on the Lab 2. We're going to be doing some server folder shares. First, we're going to create a folder share. Second, we're going to test the share access of that folder. And third, we will be working with NTFS Permissions and showing how that is accomplished. So let's get started. Alright, we're going to start out and create a folder share. So first we're going to log in using our student account. So we're going to click Start, All Programs, go to our Accessories, go to Windows Explorer, and under Windows Explorer we're going to expand the computer container out. We're going to go to the C drive, and we're going to create a new folder. This folder will be named Accounting. So we've created our accounting folder. Now we're going to go into the accounting folder. We're going to right click. We're going to create a new rich text document. We're going to name this file Budget. And we're going to double click it to go into WordPad to write in it. Now we're going to write some text into the file. And there's some text. We're going to save the file. And we're going to close the WordPad window. We're going to right click this and choose Properties. The Accounting Properties sheet appears. We're going to click the Sharing tab. And we're going to click Advanced Sharing. The User Account Control Permissions comes up. We're going to click Continue. We're going to select the Share This folder. And we're going to rename this folder as Spreadsheets. So we've renamed it as Spreadsheets. We're going to click Permissions. And here we have everyone being shown, the everyone special identity. We're going to clear all the checkboxes in the Allow column for everyone, which will deny. We're going to click Add. We're going to, we're in the Select Users, Computers, or Groups dialog box. In that we're going to enter the object names to select. We're going to write in Domain Admins. And we're going to click OK. The domain admins have been added to the group or user names for spreadsheets. And you'll see that we have read is all that is allowed for them at this time. We're going to select the full control checkbox, which will also change the change checkbox also. Okay, we've got that. Now we're going to add a group called Domain Users in the same way. There's Domain Users. Going to click OK. Now they are added. They have a default of read only. And we're going to assign only the allow read permissions to them. So we're going to click OK to go out of the spreadsheet box, permission box. We're going to click OK to go back out of the advanced sharing box. We are going to now close the accounting properties box. And we'll continue to our next part of our demonstration. Alright, now we're going to be testing this share access. So we are going to log back in. Let's click Start, then click Administrative Tools, and we're going to go to Active Directory Users and Computers. We have a user account control permissions box. We'll click Continue. Alright, we're going to expand the contoso.com domain. We're going to select the users container. Those come up. We're going to right click the users container, and on the context menu we're going to select New User. The new object user box shows up. In the first name and the user logon box, we're going to text in user1. I'm going to click Next. We're going to give it a password. We are going to unclick this and put the password never expires and click Next. See that it is OK, and we're going to click Finish. Now we're going to right click on the user's container again, and on the context menu we're going to click New Group, and we're going to create a new group. We're going to key in Group 1, and we're going to click OK to create this new group object. Now in the user's container we're going to double click the user object we created. Brings up the user 1 properties box or sheet, and we're going to click the member of tab. We're going to click Add. In the select groups dialogs box we're going to key in the group that we created. Click OK, and we have added in that group. We're going to click OK to close the user's property sheet. Now we're going to move over to our partner server on the network and log in with this account. Just click Other User. We're going to put in user 1 and the password. And we are in. Now we're going to open Windows Explorer. And we are in Windows Explorer now. We're going to browse down to the network section. At the top it tells us that network discovery and file sharing are turned off and no network computers and devices are visible. So we're going to click to change that. We're going to turn on network discovery and file sharing. To do this it requires an administrative password. Administrator, and then the password. And we're going to click OK. Now we see that we have 2020 Server 01 showing because we have turned on the file and sharing on 2020 Server 01. So we're going to click on it. We're going to click into Spreadsheets. Here's our budget file. We're going to attempt to modify it. So we're going to open it, and we're going to type in here's some more text, and we're going to try to click to save that. It tells us that access is denied. We're going to close the budget file now without saving it, and we're going to try to press the delete key and see if we can delete it. Let's see if we can delete it. It says we do not have permission to perform this action, and it will not allow us to delete it. We're going to log off this server now. We're going to log back on with our student account, and we're going to attempt to go back in to the file. Here's the spreadsheets file. Here's the budget file. We have added text. We're under the student account. We're going to click Save, and and it saves no problem. We have saved the file. Now we're going to continue into our next part where we'll work with NTFS permissions. Right, we're back in 2020 Server 01. We're going to right click this accounting folder, and from the context menu, we're going to select properties. We're going to click the security tab. We are under student 1, and we see that the permissions assigned to student 1 are creator owner. We're going to click edit. We're going to click add. We're going to key group 1 that we created earlier and click OK. Group 1 now appears here. We're going to select the allow full control and click OK. And click OK. Now we will move to our partner server and log in with our user account. We're going to modify the text again. We're going to try to save our changes. We have not been able to do this. Alright, we're back in the budget file on 2020 Server 01, and we're going to attempt to modify the text here. We're going to click Save, and it saves. Alright, we're back in 2020 Server 01, and we are attempting to go into the properties. We have realized that we couldn't modify the text in 2020 Server 02 because we had not allowed permissions. So we are now going to allow permissions. We're going to go under the sharing tab. We're going to open the advanced sharing. Continue. And now we're going to actually add that group of users. We're going to click permissions. Click add. Add group 1. And we're going to assign the allow change permission to it. Now let's go back to the other server and see if we can modify. Alright, we're back in 2020 Server 02 now. We are going to go into the spreadsheets. We're going to go in the budget. We are going to attempt to save some more text. And we'll click Save. And there is no problem. It saves. We have completed our permissions. Thank you for watching.